Hi, this is Colleen Pearl, the Ghoul Crone, and this will be the June Tarotscope for the sign of Virgo. Okay, Virgo, this is your reading for the month of June, and we're starting out with week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and I picked an oracle card for you as well. So the first card up is Temperance, and Temperance tells me that you need to take it easy and make sure that you're not doing things in the extreme. Virgo, most of the time you're doing things just perfectly, but sometimes you can get a little obsessive and take things overboard. And because it's a major arcana, I'm not really sure if this has to do with money and health or love life or ideas or whatever it is, communications or identity. So I'm just going to say, in general, just be sure that you take care of yourself and don't go to extremes in anything. Just keep everything very much middle of the road. Also, in the first week, we have the card for family legacy and big money. So you have really a comforting, secure, stable place to be as far as money goes. And this has to do with you and your family. So money should not be an issue, although I do see a lot of pentacles in this reading, and you are an earth sign. So I'm not super surprised. But here we have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups has shown up for quite a few people's readings this month. The King of Cups is a man who's really at the top of his craft. He may be very near to retirement, but he has a lot to offer. He's emotional, he's caring, he's giving, and he is good at keeping secrets. So, this is a man that you may go to for some advice of some kind or a shoulder to cry on, even if you needed it. But it doesn't look like in the first week you really need it. The second week, we have the Chariot. And this means that the projects that you've been working on have been set in motion and they're going. You may feel like things are a little busy, like it's a little hard to keep up, but they're going, going, going. And remember that Temperance was your first card, so don't get too crazy and get too wound up with how fast everything is moving. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the card where you need to make sure that you're allowing enough time for things to really come to fruition. You can't be impatient about the results that you're trying to get. Things take time. Even things that are inorganic, like documents or books or projects, need time to organically develop. And once they develop, that's their coming to fruition or their maturation process. But the King of Pentacles is here, and this could be you. You could be really an expert in your field and really ready to tell the world how things are going to be. Or it could be another person who's an earth sign who's at the top of their game and is really ready to give you some advice because you are getting impatient with your product. You're getting impatient and you want to see things come to fruition faster than they're able. Virgo, you're always generous, and this Six of Pentacles shows that this is no different now. You're generous in this third week of June. You may realize that you can do some other things while you're waiting for your ship to come in or your crops to get ready to harvest. So you're taking the money that you have, or time, or service, or just products, and you're sharing them with others and giving others a hand out, a hand up, rather. Then we have the Seven of Wands. This is the first wand, and it comes right next to the Nine of Wands, which is in the fourth week. So for the Seven of Wands, this card is showing you defending your territory. So you're having to defend who you are, what you're doing, the decisions that you're making. And I'm here to tell you, Virgo, that this is your baby. This project or whatever you're working on is yours. So I don't really think you need to defend it, but if you feel like you need to defend it, at least, again, take the middle road. Don't get too crazy with it. Keep yourself on an even keel. Don't raise your voice. Just try to be cool about the whole thing. Try to be very, very chill. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, still, you're feeling like things haven't quite come to fruition yet, but all indications are to the contrary. You have plenty of money. You're very comfortable. It's not like you're hurting at all. You're not on a poverty track at all. So I'm not quite sure why you're in this mode of having to hang on to everything, but you are. Even though you start out the week with the Six of Pentacles giving things away. So that's a very interesting week. That third week of June is going to be really interesting for you. And I think you're really going to have to rein in what's going on emotionally for you when it comes to your work and your money. In the fourth week, we have the Queen of Cups. So the first week we had the King of Cups. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So clearly you have some water sign friends who are there trying to help you out. The Queen of Cups may be revealing a secret. She may know something that you don't know. And this may really be a game changer for you, Virgo. So I would talk to her and I would take whatever she says to heart. Then we do have the other wand, the Nine of Wands, where you are not just defending, but weary from a battle of defending. So you feel a little beaten down in this last week of June. And maybe that's why you're consulting with the Queen of Cups. You want to keep your spirits up because you're getting ready for a big payday, for a big harvest. And the final card, I think, is you, Virgo. It's the Knight of Pentacles. It's the slow and steady knight. It's the person that really always is there, always is reliable, always is steadfast and loyal. And if you've been the person really angsting for your harvest to come in sooner than it can, then it's good that this is you because you're able to relax and realize that everything comes in due time. Everything comes in its own time. And that's a good lesson. And sometimes we have to learn that a couple of times in our lives before it really sticks. Now, the oracle card that I picked for you, I'm using the Stacy DeMarco Divine Oracles deck. And this card that came up for you is the Snow Leopard. Okay, the Snow Leopard, the Watcher. Take the high road. Do not sink to the level of low vibration. Observe the situation closely before acting. Being silent is an option. Ethics is the number one concern. It is best not to continually draw attention to yourself just for the sake of filling up your ego. A little mystery is a good thing. Snow leopard magic is all about the power of being the silent watcher. Western society is an extroverted one with the emphasis on the individual and on being seen. Yet there is much advantage to examining things quietly and observing before making decisions. Taking your time and observing a situation before you decide the next steps is wise. Snow leopard magic is mysterious and ethical and can be used when you need assistance in taking the righteous path. All right, Virgo. Well, so that's your reading for the month of June. I really hope you have a glorious month in June, and I will see you next time.